What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Lake Julian Disc Golf Course. I know it's bright and sunny outside, but we're playing with glow discs. Let's see how it happens. So we have a collection of glow discs. Today we have the Neo Lumen Essence. So flip up, pretty neutral to flippy fairway driver, controlled distance driver, overstable. This is a Nate Sexton Color Glow Halo Firebird. I know that's way too many words, but it glows in the dark. Then we have the Eclipse Reactor. Eclipse is MVP's glow plastic, or Axiom's glow plastic. So yeah, this is MVP. Eclipse Reactor, and then Color Glow P2. So you have putter, mid-range, and then a couple of drivers. Let's see what happens today. We're gonna play holes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, starting on 7 with a Sexton forehand. Yep, still a Firebird. The Sexton Firebird seemed to get a little bit more push and distance and glide than a lot of other Firebirds. So if you're looking for a Firebird that goes a little bit further but still overstable, maybe try a Sexton. Basket is kind of hidden behind those trees, but it is going to be a forehand up onto the hillside. We're going with the Reactor, which is probably about the closest thing I'll ever get to buying a zone. It's not a zone, but I don't like the zone either. So we're going to see how this one works on a forehand. A little straighter than I thought it'd be, but actually it's perfectly fine. That's a birdie, 1 down. Hole number 8, the pin is in the straight ahead but short position. We're gonna go with the Essence, and hopefully it's gonna give us some easy distance to get all the way down there. Now this is in the Neo Lumen plastic, which when you put both of these on a counter, this one has a slightly lower parting line than a brand new Neo plastic. However, the Lumen, I think, gives it a little bit extra stability, so even though it has a lower parting line, it's still about as stable. And that just slipped right out of my hand, didn't really get a good rip on it, but we still have an easy upshot for a par. P2, flat the hyzer right here. Something that was in a Paul McBeth tutorial video like so long ago was you can throw the exact same shot and then just switch where your fingers are placed and where the pressure points are on the disc, and it'll change the nose angle. So you can throw the same shot, just hold it slightly differently, and it's going to give you a more soft, floaty upshot instead of just ripping it nice and flat. So if you put all of your weight forward, it's going to put it more nose down. The further back you bring the pressure, the more nose up it's going to be. Same thing, thumb here, it's going to be more nose up. Thumb back on the disc, more nose down. Tips and tricks to help you make your game easier. Hole number 9, we're going with the Reactor with the slight hyzer play over the road. If it's low enough, it'll skip back. If it's high enough, it'll just make it back to the pin anyway. So what I was saying earlier, on most of my drivers, pressure point is almost exclusively on the pointer finger here, but on a lot of my mids and putters, it's middle finger and ring finger. Gives it just a slight bit of nose up, makes it really controllable, and you're not gonna just juice them and roll them over. Makes controlling my shots, at least, just that little bit easier. Up there. Such a good putter. Stepping up onto hole 10, we're playing from the long pad because I prefer it in the par 4 position. Because if you can make your drive over the short pad, you have a shorter par 3 coming up. So we're gonna go with the Essence and see if we can just push it straight through that gap and see how far it'll go down the fairway. completely far left. Enough that we might have a shot coming up. We made it just far enough to be in a really, really tough spot. But I think just hope this works. Did that come down? I lost the reactor. It went up in there and completely disappeared, and I never saw it come down, and I looked on the camera and it just completely disappeared. So I guess I'm down to a putter, fairway, and distance driver, which is completely fine. The next couple of holes we can do it with what we've got. I'm just gonna take a drop from here because the last place I knew that it was hitting this tree way up. So most I can assume is it's somewhere up in the shrubbery. We're gonna take P2 and just toss it up and try to make a bogey, try to save a bogey here. Oh. Okay. Double bogey. We were 2 down before, so now we're even par, 2 more holes to play. Hole 11, you see the dead straight tunnel shot? P2, my straight flying putter. Let's see if we can lace it. That's a hard no. Yuck. It's a putt. That's a real long putt, but it's a putt. Excuses, but if that was my putting putter, it wouldn't have faded that fast. All right, we got a chance of making a birdie on the next hole because we're playing it from the middle position, so it is a par 4. It's gonna take 2 really good shots though. We can go Essence because we gotta get as big as possible as we can off of this drive. So put it out there and hopefully I can get enough turn on it to not fade out into the bushes. Let's see what the wind will help with today. Oh, it's probably gonna fade too much. I think I can make it from there, but it's gonna bevel look. I think to get all the way there, I'm gonna have to go Essence again. I'm also not gonna throw from in the poison ivy because I'm wearing sandals, so I'm gonna take like a foot of relief just to be in the grass. Oh, that might have just done it. That might be far enough. I never really did like these before, but there is something to be said for that super domey, super glidey fairway driver. It goes a very long way, and it really does. It's very controllable and usable for a lot of different arm speeds. So Essence, I don't know if you've watched my in the bag video or not. If you have, you'll notice there isn't an Essence in the bag. There should be an Essence in the bag. I forgot to put one in, and for that video, the Essence fits in between my super beat up Eagle slot and my straight Eagle slot. So this is kind of the replacement for if that Eagle ever gets lost or while I'm trying to beat in another Eagle. So Essence, great mold. P2, great mold. Firebird, also a great mold. Reactor, well, don't even have a reactor to show you anymore, so you make of that what you will. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to go ahead and like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment down below. I read all the comments and I usually respond, and if it's a good idea, I'll probably make a video out of it. And until next time, guys, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you out on the course. From now until the end of June, I am having a secret giveaway with this spore. If you watch this far, congratulations. But you're not entered just yet. To get this spore, there are going to be 7 videos until the end of June that have this little stuffed fox. If you can spot this little stuffed fox somewhere on the course, these end videos don't count. And on the 7th video, say final. If you comment it on the 8th video or the 6th video, it's not going to count. It has to be the 7th. So you have to really pay attention to all the all the little spots around the course. But if you comment final on the final 7th video with this fox, you'll be entered in to win this amazing score with the super swirls in it. Amazing stamp. Beautiful. All right, bye.